JB Cycles again here with part 2 of finding lows, market lows using wavelets. Well, I thought I'll show you some more examples. Here we have the bear market, and I told about bear market rules, 34 trading days. So this was the first leg down in the bear market. I have placed it on the purple wavelet top, about 34 days. Actually, the low was a couple of days later. And the thing is, it's not enough extending this to 34 days, because if that low is on has a very oversold reading, we have to suspect some kind of a bottom formation. So you have to add that to this. So that was a low, but it was in such a strong downtrend, so expect a double low. Here we have the next leg down, 34 days. That was pretty spot on, but again this was too oversold to trust this low. Expect some kind of a big double low, and that low may fail, like here we flush down to a lower low. Actually, here we see this bounce triggered the wavelet to turn up, and if we put the bull market rules for that one, we see it told us to look for a low at this point. Now this wasn't the lowest low in this down leg. This was the lowest low, but this is kind of this was kind of supposed to be the lowest low. However, from this one it told us to look for a low here, so a bit conflicting signals here. Anyway, looking at the next or last leg down in the bear market, again around 34 days, it extended by a couple of days and too oversold, so we need a double bottom formation, and then off we go. Then I also thought I should look at more bull markets lows. Now I should mention, this is maybe a primitive wavelet tool. There are probably much better tools out there, but I think it's not necessary to have the best tool out there, but to know your tools and how to use them. Then you can have any tool, just know how to use them. And I should also mention, these wavelets or finding lows is often easy when you have volatility, because if you have a strong trending market, you often don't have any real lows, just small swings to the downside, and then it continues. So it's most easy to use around bear market lows, in the beginning of a bull market or at the end of the bull market, but in the middle of a bull market it's a bit more difficult. So here we are in the middle of the bull market. I'm looking at this wavelet top, and we see, as the wavelet was going down, we see no weakness, and then finally we get some reaction down here, but it's not bearish, and we pop up to a higher high. So here we have a signal that nothing bearish is going to happen here. It's a sideways consolidation, so you don't wait all the 26 trading days. You start to get back into the market a bit earlier. And we have the next, another tricky one. Here we don't have a clear top in the wavelet. What I like to do is to place it on the top of the yellow wavelet, like this one. And here it started out looking really bearish, but then we squeezed up to a higher high. So again, a signal, this is not a bearish setup, and here we had a very long, say double low, if you couldn't call it that, or a sideways consolidation. But in the end we see actually this low was very close to 26 trading days from this starting point. And we go to the next wavelet top, putting in this rectangle 26 trading days. again, here we see the wavelet is going down, market is not going down, so here we should have suspected somewhere at some point here we should well, don't focus on the downside, look for a new entry for long positions. And it's hard to put this pattern here, something like this. Anyway, we see at the end finally we got the reaction down, and if bears were probably, we're gonna crash down but no, it was gone too far into this consolidation phase. We got a higher low at the point where to expect it. That's where you go into the market with your longs again. And then we get to this wavelet top. So here we finally got a reaction down, and this is gonna crash. No, we squeeze up to a higher high, and again you have a clear signal that it's not time to be bearish here. Get back into your long positions, and probably around here then. Here you were maybe looking for, maybe in cash or looking for shorts, but here you switch back to getting into longs. And we get to this wavelet top, and we finally started going down, and here actually finally we had a decent correction with some kind of ABC pattern here. And the market low, pretty spot on, 26 trading days from the wavelet top. And here we have another tricky one. Placed it on the wavelet top, and we see we went far into this declining phase with no reaction down. That told us nothing bearish here is going to happen, but actually we went quite far down here. Here we already knew this low will probably be earlier than 26 trading days. So when we finally got that reaction down, here you could have been thinking this is a bear flag, we are going further down. I don't know where you need some smaller time scale tools to find this low here. I'm often using my 4-week cycle and the 2-week oscillation and my hourly data. So anyway, here we see I don't show it here, but actually we had a quite decent dip down here again. But this was the bull market high, the final high was over here somewhere. Let's have a look. We had this reaction down, and then the final top was over here. So, anyway, so this is not a perfect tool. There's often difficult decisions to make, and often you need some other tools in addition to this. Like I said, my 4-week cycle, the 2-week oscillation, and my wavelets in the hourly data. So, but this general rule is often very helpful. So, I would suggest you download this wavelet app and try it out for yourself. So, see you in the next one.